What's up? This is Jeremy from the Archeryshack. Got another PSE here I wanted to do a review on. This time it is the Evolve 35. Just got one in. Hadn't really messed with it yet, so you'll be with me on this one as I set it up and shoot it and tell you what I think about it. Of course, it's a 35-inch platform with a 6.5-inch brace height. I can tell you so far it feels well balanced. It's got the same grip feel as the regular Evolve 31 does. I like that. You got the 5 riser holes for your sight. I like that a lot. You got the cool PSE graphics, the metal looking graphics into the riser there and there. Looks pretty sharp. We still got the limb dampeners like on the regular Evolve. America's Best bowstrings seem to be working out well. Ooh. Rambo's in here and he just opened the door, so it kind of freaked me out. Rambo's my shop dog, the Basset Hound anyway. I'll put a picture up. How about that? It's got the roller slide. I've got one on my Supra and it's doing fine, so I really like this sucker. Should have some of these in soon. If you need one, give me a holler. Phone number will be up shortly and I can get you one. We got the new limb dampeners. I like those a lot. They look pretty cool. The cool thing about the Evolve and why everybody's buying them and jumping up and down is we got 80%, 85%, and 90% let off that can be changed just by adjusting that little part right there, that little cable stop. Man, you draw these things back, they stop, you can hold them forever. And this one, I think, is going to be a heck of a tournament bow and hunting bow if you wanted it to be. But anyway, back to the bow. This one is a 60-pound model. We're going to go and do like we normally do. We're going to do some vibration tests. We're going to do speed tests, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Hang with me. I'm going to throw a rest on here and I'm going to come back and we'll do all that stuff. And as usual, if you have any questions, call the shop or put them in the comments. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. I'll have the phone number up at the end of the video. Hang with us, chill out for a minute. Let me get a rest on here. We're going to do work. As usual, I'm just throwing an old whisker biscuit on here. Just something I have laying around when people want to shoot bows. So nothing fancy. It does slow it down a couple feet per second, but I don't think it's enough to worry about. So when I do my speed test, just keep in mind that you could probably add about 5 feet per second to my speeds because they are through a whisker biscuit. No worries though, don't. Gonna throw a loop on this thing. That's what we normally do. Normally when I put a loop on, I tie in knot sets above and below the knot just to make sure it don't pinch the arrow, just for test or to let a customer shoot a bow, you know, before, if they're just wanting to shoot it, I don't do all that because it kind of is specific to the arrow rest and all that. So this will just be sort of a test loop with no knots tied inside of it. Got the wrist put on the Evolve 35. I'm gonna fire it off one time, kind of tell y'all what I think about it. Right now it's on 29-inch draw, 60 pounds on the 85% let off setting. We'll do some different settings when we do all our tests. I just want to let you see what I think real quick. Draws back great, dumps over. You got a little bit of play there before it really wants to take off. Probably more than normal, to be honest. Got a good draw cycle, just like I thought it would. I like the length of this thing. Let's fire it off one time and see what happens. Feels good. Didn't really feel any vibration, just a little bit of kick, which is normal. I think, you know, set up with stabilizers, it'd be perfect. I'm gonna go get the arrow and shoot it one more time. Tell you what I noticed most of all was how balanced this thing is. I think at 35 inches, it's going to be a good 3D bow. I may have to get me one. Let's shoot it one more time. Dumps over perfect. I really like that 85%. Feels good. Aims good, holds good. Really like the grip. Same as before, really no vibration. Really couldn't ask for a better feeling shooting bow. The grip's got the little groove in the front. You can tuck your finger in it however you hold your grip. I hold mine kind of like that. But anyway, stick with us and we'll do some speed tests. I like this bow so far. That was the first time I'd shot it. So anyway, stay with us. We'll see what we can come up with. Well, there's the numbers on the Evolve 35. Probably my favorite bow in the PSE lineup would be this one or the Supra. This one has got more let off, and you can tell it's got that bigger drop off when you pull it back. I didn't put it in the video. You can change the let off pretty easy. It's one screw, you move this draw stop. The 90% let off gives it just a hair more draw length, which gives it about 2 more feet per second. So, you know, if you're a 28-inch draw and you set it on 90% let off, you might end up putting it on, say, 27.5 inches, and it'll give you somewhere around 27 3/4. But it gives you some room to play with, and of course you can put a couple twists in the cables and get it perfect, which I normally do that anyway. If you're looking for a good hunting bow / target bow, this would be the way to go. We're setting one of these up this weekend for a friend of mine. Hopefully I'll have some more feedback on it by then. If you got any questions, give me a call on any of the new PSE bows. We've got them all in at this point except the Vendetta, and as soon as it comes in, I'll do a review on it. But as far as the Evolve 35, good speed, holds perfect. You can play with the let off to what you like, and I hear that they're coming out with a lower let off module. If you're into that, I don't see why you would want less let off, just because this one feels so good with all the let off it has. But you can change out the colors and these dampeners on the riser. You got the roller guard. Good all-around bow. This thing's going to retail for $1,000. You can get it in colors. I think it's green, purple, and platinum, I think, for an extra $50, so $10.49. And of course, if you're not in the local area and you don't have a PSE dealer nearby, give me a ring. I'll put the number on the screen. I can get you one shipped to you. And of course, before I ship it, I'll go through it and make sure the cams are rotated right and get it set up to your draw length and poundage and all that stuff. So if you want to call and pick my brain, call me. The Evolve 31s have been in a while. Thank you for watching that video. We're over 10,000 views now. We've sold a bunch of them in the shop. Everybody's loved them. Absolutely zero issues with the Evolve. I think the 35 will be the same way. The Bow Madness, the new Bow Madness Epic, sold several of those. No problems at all. Great bow. And PSE has something for every price point, whether it's $300 or $1,500, we can get you set up. So give us a call and let us help you out. And I'll be happy to talk to you on the phone, through email, or text. I'll put all those numbers on there and get you set up with the right bow for you. Appreciate y'all watching this review. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll get to it as quick as I can. Check out our other bow reviews. We've got more bows, PSE and other brands that'll be coming in soon, which I'll do a review on. And if there's anything you can think that I should add to these reviews, I'm open. Anything that would help out, I'll be happy to add to these reviews. So anyway, look forward to your feedback and look forward to hearing from y'all. PSE, evolve your hunt. Y'all have a good evening.